If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the Filthy Capitalist option. As Sori says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at vinsori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in a Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go in the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch indeed. A shall lead them.
To buy our merch.
Yes, dear listener. Yes, dear listener. Yes, dear listener.
Okay. So, we are doing an MF Doom Deep Dive mega stream. Up next, we have JJ Doom, Guv'nor. This track is off the 2012 collaboration with famed British producer Gennaro Jarl, titled Key to the Cuffs, under the artist name JJ Doom. In 2010, Doom was on tour in Europe and was denied re-entry into the States because he never had official citizenship papers from having been born in London and never properly naturalized. As such, he had to move to London, and this album focuses primarily on British culture. It includes features from Beth Gibbons, from Portishead, Damon Albarn from Gorillaz, and Blur.
Portishead is they're a band, aren't they?
I think so, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Also, I think a type of meat. And a remix by Thorm York from Radiohead. Doom manages to rhyme. Look.
Jeffalukulu in this track, and that's pretty much all you need to know when it comes to lyrical ability.
All right.
Jeffalukul. What is that? That must be some British phrase, huh? That must be some phrase that British people use. Somebody, hey, listen, is that Negative Vibes? Negative Vibes. Spell that out phonetically. Like, what is that supposed to sound like? Now I'm really excited to hear this song because I just want to hear that part.
Look. It's one of the
sometimes referred to by the Numinum E15 is one of the smaller caps of Iceland. Okay. Well, let's hear it. Let's hear it. All right, guys, here we go. That's a volcano in Iceland. All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Let's go. The name of the song is I Afja Ajokul.
Guv'nor.
Guv'nor. All right, hold on. Let me find it. Where are you, Mr. Guv'nor?
It's not spelled like governor is spelled. Yeah, there you go.
G-U-V?
Yeah.
Looks like I had it.
You're smart.
Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jala Joko. The volcano out of Iceland. He'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the white man. Learn.
Wait. Did he do it already?
He just did it.
Hold on. Let me get these lyrics up here.
Catch a throatful from the fire vocal.
Stop.
With ash and molten glass like the... And then he said it.
All right, say it.
The volcano out of Iceland.
All right. Let's see it again. Catch a throatful of the fire vocal.
Got your throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jalo Joker. The volcano island Iceland, he'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the white man. Learned from a pro as a mentor, started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking, plus your little charred body smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, he need land for murdered Indians to represent them. Gold is up, urging all thugs, trading out change for cash and splurging on drugs. A more secure investment, food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. And thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank, hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills of Dover or the Gulf Oil disaster preferred you after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split, and how much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell a Chinese half-price seafood, prices like a real nice street dude. Who can knock the most dead birds out the sky and then spread a lie and say you know why? Bet. Get the machine, blame it on the fireworks, clean up, y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the Queek Mon Queek. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake weed, seeds burning trees is potpourri. Buyer beware, had to tell us one liar, sire be fair. At least untie her hair from the chair while I'm here. I hate play loving her, JJ for governor.
MF Moth and Doom. He did. He made that rhyme, and it wasn't very belabored. It worked. It worked in the song. Okay. I'll give it to you there, Doom. Yep. I'll give it to you there.
Got that antihistamine.
Yeah. I made antihistamine go really good. I did. Boom. Yeah. That's another song. I got a lot of unreleased.
You do.
I got a lot of unreleased joints, but yeah, I was very proud of that antihistamine line. I don't know what came before it though. How'd that go?
I don't know. All I can hear is got that antihistamine.
Shit, I forgot that line. Not the one I'm not the guy, not to the fool. Killing ain't no mystery if you ain't gonna shoot no mystery. Oh, okay, yeah.
There it is. Yeah. There it is.
Killing ain't no mystery. If you're gonna shoot, don't miss me. You crackers got it. It's for I got that antihistamine.
Ooh.
Boom. You're supposed to say
that's
boom,
your
boom,
boy.
Boom. You're supposed to say boom.
Boom.
It's too late. I got that antihistamine. Okay. With a throat full of the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like Jokal.
The volcano out of Iceland.
See.
He's like, nobody's gonna know, so I gotta tell you.
I gotta educate
you.
Real
clear.
I gotta educate you.
This is some Sori level rapping. Thank you, sir.
Out of Iceland, yeah. He'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the white man. That's a funny line. That's a very, very funny. That's a very, very funny line because conquer, destroy the rap world like the white man. You know, like the white man conquers and destroys the world. Something wrong with y'all. Was it the brother? Was it Yakub with the tricknology? You know that Yakubian is now like a slur in the internet world. Yeah, Zelnius beefing with this dude And he was talking about Ukraine, and he's like, "No, fuck about them Yakubians, man." He's talking about police brutality, and I was like, "Holy shit!" He said Yakubians, but I didn't know like I know where Yakub, and all that came from, but I was like, so I checked up on this. I'm like, "Yo, he really meant it like that." That
He
shit
did?
was crazy. Yeah, so he said about the Ukrainians. That's fucked up, bro. Like, you could still like. You can feel bad for them too, even if you don't agree with the cultural narrative. You can feel bad just because you don't agree with the party line on Ukraine doesn't mean you should just be like, "Man, fuck them Yakubians." That's horrible. That's so bad.
And the word itself is very funny, though, right?
Oh, yeah, it's hilarious to me, bro. It's hilarious to me. Like Allah knows what to do. Like hopefully, if I go to Florida, I don't run into them people because those are my folks. I love them people.
I was scrolling through Facebook.
Big head soldiers.
You know how you see those suggested friends? I saw this guy. He looked so much like Yakub. I said to myself, "Whoa!" I
Big
almost scrolled up so it would be from eyes down and sent you the picture, then scrolled
Eyes
down.
down,
But
eyes
then I
down.
said, "This is wrong. I can't do this."
Yeah. Shout out to Yakub, man. Big head son. I saw him make
Yeah.
fun of you in high school, bro. But you didn't have to like afflict us with these lab-made devils.
Stop it. Well, you didn't seem to mind so much.
Well, I mean, hey. It is funny though, like the was it Tom McDonald? He said something about like white privilege or something. He was acting like he has no white privilege. The first rapper to win an Academy Award was Eminem. We didn't have any like Academy Award worthy rappers prior to Eminem.
Oh my gosh.
The only time rappers could start winning Academy Awards was after Eminem showed up. Then they were like, "Well, I guess we have to respect the art form now. One of us showed up in there." So, but they made sure to give Eminem the first Academy Award. Obviously, that doesn't mean he's not good though. You see what I'm saying? Like when you talk about like white people come into a genre, it doesn't mean that he's not good. But obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like unless you want to believe that all the rappers were trash prior to Eminem, and then we finally got an Academy Award, or maybe there were other things happening. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there are other things that were factored into it. But shout out to Eminem though. But here's my thing about the Academy Awards though. This is how I feel about a lot of things. I don't believe in pushing your way into groups or at tables where you're not invited. I don't believe in that. So, like, if I was around in the 60s and they had, the segregation stuff, like, I wouldn't be fighting to go to some white person's restaurant. Mm-hmm. Open up your own restaurant. You're 15% of the given population. That's a 15% hit. And on top of that, you're going to also snag up some white allies. So open your own fucking restaurant. Let the free market do its thing.
Yeah.
And that racist bastard down the street will either say, "Well, shit, I got to let these Negroes in," or he's going to just lose his business. Either way. But I don't believe in, like, forcing...
Or you can have, like, Black Wall Street, and that could happen.
That's something completely different, though.
Why?
Because segregation and Black Wall Street are two different things. Segregation was just, look, you guys can't go over here, you can't mix with us, blah, blah, blah. So what I'm saying is...
Black Wall Street was them saying, "Oh, we're going to do our own thing." And then what happened?
No, I agree with that. And the second time around, instead of doing that, they just did integration. Because as soon as the integration stuff happened, then all the black shops started closing down because black people got this thing where they have to buy it from a white person. They got to get upset to buy white people. So that's my thing. It's like, who cares if they get an Academy Award? Like, why does a white Academy validate you? Why don't you just create your own hip-hop awards? And the people that actually created the genre, most of whom are still alive, they can tell us who the greatest MC is. Why do we need the fucking appreciation of the Academy? They don't know us, and that institution wasn't built for us. It's the same thing with public school. People going crazy over CRT. Why? Fucking take your kids out of that institution. The institution wasn't built for you. It was not built for your kid. It wasn't built to produce a black child that's going to stand up straight and be proud of himself. That's not what the public school system was built to produce. I'm not mad at those people. I'm not mad at those people for that.
Yeah.
people started, their kids started coming home and saying, "Holy shit, our ancestors really fucked up people. Holy shit, we didn't fucking send you to that institution for you to come back and say that shit. We came back, we sent you there to tell you that you were the king of the world and all this shit. We didn't want you to fucking come out here and be upset at the." So I look at that stuff and I'm like, I'm not mad at any of that stuff. Like the Academy Awards, that's not our institution. The public school system, that's not our institution. If we pool our resources together, we don't need them. That's my thing. Yeah. But of course, that message got,
I think if you can have that mentality about it, that you're going to come up a lot less stressed on the other side and a lot more empowered. Jimmy, look up Vin and Sori live. Yeah. Literally that.
No, I agree with that. I agree. Mm-hmm. But we would be black people in America, and Death Fan. Obviously, when you have an institution like the Academy Awards, and Eminem is the first rapper that wins an Academy Award, obviously that's telling you the institution wasn't built for you, and that's okay. I'm not going to act like there's no difference. I'm not going to act like... Only people in M Death Fan situation can say things like, "What's we? Where's the we?" Because it's not happening on the other side.
Yeah.
So I don't live in that world. I live in the real world. So in the real world, there is a we. So what I'm saying is, like, you can't be mad at those people. The institution, the stuff that we're creating is for my family. It's not to benefit other people, like in the way that's supposed to benefit our family.
Right.
Like, obviously, as Christians,
it will benefit other people. Yeah.
Yeah. But the goal of the family is to set up our family empire. It's for our crew. It's not for other people. And I don't think there's anything wrong with Europeans saying, "Hey, we built this institution for our people, and we want to create an entire."
Well, I'm saying yes. I see what you're saying, but it. Obviously, I'm on the other side of it, so it's like sick to me to see the other side of it. Well, but I understand your reaction and going about it that way. I think that's the healthiest.
Yeah, I think so. That's just a funny line. He'll conquer and destroy the white world like the white man. That's a smart line. Learn from a pro as a mentor. Started from the burnus and burn it to a cinder. That'll get the party kicking. Plus your little charred bites melted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, he needed land from murdered Indians that represent him. See, that's the thing, is that now we're Americans and we need to start to understand what's that supposed to mean. Well, what it's supposed to mean is there are people, Death Fan, who are the descendants of these Indians, for example, or these natives that were butchered, and to this day their people are completely destroyed and ruined. The public school system is not for those people. So you can say you're Americans all you want, but the people that actually live in America have a completely different experience from you. And although you think it's a virtuous thing to say none of those things matter anymore, we're all Americans, to the rest of us that are still experiencing this shit in 2022, it still matters because the shit still happens. Now listen, when I can roll up on a police officer and end his life in 1.2 seconds on camera and I don't even get indicted, then I'll say that you and I are Americans and we get treated equally. So when I can do that, and I can get away with it like that, or if I shoot up a synagogue and the police catch me and I somehow end up alive out of that altercation, and then they take me to my favorite burger joint before I get booked, then I'll say that we're in the same America. But until then, I'm sorry, bro, I can't go there with you. We're not the same America. We're not treated the same, and I'm okay with that because I know how to navigate that situation. But it looks to me like he's being able to be in another country now. Looking back at America, he's able to see things a little bit more clearer.
Shout out to Ultimate Musings for the donation to help her with her schooling.
Ultimate Musings? Yes, shout out to Ultimate Musings. Gang, gang, gang. That's what we're about. Keep up the giving, ladies and gents. Okay.
Link is in the description of both of these.
And tweeting and retweeting and sharing the link is also a way of helping if you can't. We're in a recession now, believe it or not. So there's that. Vocal spillover like the rolling hills of Dover or the Gulf of Oil disaster if you preferred you're after. The Gulf oil disaster. There's been a couple of these massive oil spills that have really destroyed the freaking planet. That, you know, I actually became planet conscious pretty early because when I first came to this country, there was a disaster that had happened. I forgot what it was. It was maybe it was the Exxon oil spill. I'm not sure. But I remember them like cleaning the oil off these seals, these little baby seals. And my mother was there. And like my mother said that God was going to judge our country for that. And yeah, so that was when I first came to this. Something happened in the late 80s. Some sort of spill happened in the 80s or whatever. So
I didn't know you were.
It was very interesting. What?
Conscious of that stuff.
Well, I really wasn't, but the way that my mother talked about it, she brought God into it. She said that God was going to judge us for destroying all these, you know. And I said, well, Ma, they're animals. And she said, yeah, but God made them and you can't, you know, this is just because of our greed and all the rest of it. I couldn't, I think it might have been the Exxon Valdez thing, yeah. It was a major thing, and my mother was so angry when they were shooting these commercials about, I think it was Exxon was shooting commercials like, yes, we fucked up, but here's this fireman with this seal, and it was provided by Exxon, and we're cleaning up our own. It was some crazy thing.
You know how many things
I remember my mom
died?
just cussing him out on the TV, and I'm like, holy shit, my mom was really mad about this shit. I didn't understand.
So you cleaned off a couple seals and ducks, but I bet a bunch of them died.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And the entire ecosystem in that. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure to this day, it's all fucked up. Like that was some crazy shit. If you're preferred, depends on your status of stature whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. That shit is crazy. So depending on where you are in society is going to depend on whether or not you benefit from all these big oil disasters and things of that nature, because you know the whole 1%er. That shit is crazy. Yeah, it looked like, although he was talking, you know, those oil spills and leaks just do unfathomable damage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because you're talking about tons and tons going into the ocean. Like, I don't care what people say. Like, I think to this day we're probably reaping the benefits of the Exxon Valdez, and there have been other spills since that as well. There was one that happened in,
how
like,
they clean something like that up.
Yeah, how do you clean something like that up? Like,
I don't see how you can't just light it.
How do you
on
recover?
Fire.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking about tons of this shit.
Oh,
like,
I know.
You know, then that, you know, goes right into the atmosphere and then comes down in the water cycle. I mean, there's just no way around it. There's no way that you can do something like that to this planet and not have it have serious ramifications for lifetimes. Like, and it's happened on multiple occasions, and there's really no accountability. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's almost like being able to be outside of that of America helped him to reflect on American life a little bit, because at least in this song anyway, Vicarious, he goes, clean it up easy, call Jesus. Yeah, how do you know Jesus wants to bail you out of that mess that you created? He might just say, you know what, sin is its own punishment, you greedy capitalist. Okay, 9.4, really deep song.
Yeah, 9.4 as well for me. I liked the way that the flow of it.
I did too. I like this guy's flow. MF Doom's flow is one of the best. And we've seen, like, from 1999, I don't know what year this came out, but he has the same flow, but at the same time there's enough variation to where the shit is it's still different. We got another MF Doom song coming your way. Stay where you are. We'll be right back. Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone. All right, there, listener. One more song, then we out of here. That was 2012. Holy shit. I'm Vin.
I'm sorry.